Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.
Archie has important insurance calls in the morning and in the evening. Those are inevitable. It's almost like you can't avoid the calls during the working hours. I wonder if he actually do middle of the day show, would there still be a lot of phone calls? What do
You
you
know
think?
how usually people say like, "Don't call me during office hours." He says, "Please call me during."
Please
show hours."
call me.
Any
Hey, we got Jock in the house. How's it going, Jock?
afternoon, Lux? How's it going?
Yeah, I just fucked up. I went in the video clip section. I was trying to find a TW one, but I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah, there's a good one because I think you know what. I think it's your show, but should we go through the history of T-Dubs? Because obviously Eddie thinks that he walks on fucking water. That he's the innocent party and everything. Yeah,
he was a troll. He wasn't he a big, pretty much a troll.
I was trying to find his mate died.
That's the clip. That's the clip I was trying to find. He was wearing a Seamaster.
Yeah, my mate. Yeah, fuck off. You know, fucking White Knight and fucking Dubs. Never seen anything like it. And Dubs, you're a fucking lying prick.
Have you ever seen T-Dubs send a $50 super chat before? I have never.
Let's be. When has he sent a super chat? When was the last time he sent a super chat? Does anyone know? Because I think since I've been here, I've not seen one. And it's ironic how he sends a $50 one at the same time everything's kicking off. Reference, obviously, the money. And again, me and Nick have had many a fucking battle. But when it comes to people trying to help, and again, I can bring up the watch that I paid for, that you did actually, Tubbs, didn't you pawn it off and felt bad and got it back? You remember that? The watch that people nicely donated for you to have?
Yeah.
Or did we make that up too? The fact of the matter is, you were caught in a way because you weren't pushed to get a laptop. You were going on that you wanted to do shows and get a laptop. People then said, all right, let's help you get it. You could have said no. You're a grown-ass fucking man. You didn't say no, and you let people donate to you, right? Sorry, you've got a super chat, mate. I don't want to...
No, it's okay. Thank you to JT, 10 Australian dollars. A big thank you to JT for supporting the show. Let's make this a good one. Hey, we're going to try. We're going to try and make this a good show. And the link is there. If anyone wants to jump on, no one's banned. If T-Dubs wants to come on, he can come on and spruik his whatever's going on. Watch Nicholas, if you want to come on, you're welcome. Eddie, if Eddie wants to come in, anyone can come and spruik and put their point of view and opinion.
And I know what I'm going to say about it. Sorry, mate.
No, I was going to say, I don't know. It's hard for me because I don't know the whole picture because I haven't watched it.
I'll give you a breakdown slightly because I was listening to it actually driving home from work, it kicked off. Dubs came on to Eddie's show saying, and he was like, oh, someone's been saying about me being a scammer. And I'm not going to say, but it's a guy who was drunk and high at the time. And I mean, I thought, what, you obviously, I think we know you're talking. So he was someone who was drinking and taking weed. And I think everyone was like, we sort of understood who might have been talking about that night. And basically he was going on and on. Uzi was there and he's like, oh, I didn't get $400. I only got $200, whatever. And I went, well, it's still $200. And I remember what happened was Nick straight away sent 200 Aussie dollars, right? On a quick payment. Okay. So you pay a bit more and you get it straight away. Yes. The second half went as a normal payment. So it takes a few days to the transaction to hit your account, right? So,
yeah.
And he said,
so did he send the first payment as a quick to show that, look, I'm serious. Here's the first payment. Now the rest will come in.
Well, he showed it on the stream. Dubsy was in the show, and it's not low Dubs. No. You want to fucking stop threatening people to ban people because it's not shit in your fucking narrative. I'm telling you now, big boy, it was a fucking dungeon. It wasn't your show. And what you're doing as well, you're trying to manipulate fucking Eddie. A lot of us know what you're like, Dubs. Don't fucking act like you're the fucking little crybaby in the corner that has never said shit to no one. All right? Oh, Narc says something about my son. He probably says something in jest slightly, but you're using that. You're trying to deflect, right? You said enough shit, like we all have in the past. So don't sit there and act like butter wouldn't fucking melt, Dubs. All right? Literally, as always, the same with the Darwin twip, the same with the fucking watch, anything. You act like, oh, I can't handle it. You're a grown-ass fucking man. When you're a successful businessman in the past, you can't take a little bit of fucking pushback. Go fuck yourself. And what you're trying to do is use Eddie as your proxy. It's bullshit. It doesn't work. We all know what you like. And then people, and remember, it's not just fucking Nick that sent you money. It was other people, right? And now you're spending it on fucking pizzas and giving super chats. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth. And again, away from Nick, the other people that have nothing to do with this argument that gave over their hard-earned money for you to get a fucking laptop. And the time people were in that day to help you. And now you're just throwing it back in everyone's fucking face. And now you're crying me a fucking river. Ooh, Eddie, ban him, Eddie, ban him, Eddie. Fuck you. You're a grown-ass man, are you? You got Eddie trying to fucking white knight you. Oh, he's an old man. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Eddie listened to T-Dubs and he deleted the stream. And I went into StreamYard and it's not there. I can prove it to you guys. StreamYard.
And you do that. Another one as well, Lux, and I think the chat will know, having stuff like that doesn't drama sell, right? So that stream being deleted could actually hinder some income for Archie. Assuming, Jock. Assuming what? I was listening to the whole fucking show and I was seeing what you were saying in the chat. Oh, good. Nice. Archie's your perfect fucking time.
Yeah, I want to ask Archie if he can get it back. I sent him a message. Archie, can you come on the panel?
Hey, how are you guys? What's going on?
Yeah, you probably don't know what's going on, but we got a bit of a situation.
I know. It's disaster. T-Dubs, man. What happened to that guy? Has he hit the booze again?
Arch, all I'm going to say, mate, see people deleting streams that were good. You can use them for future streams to help you make fucking money because it was good drama. Eddie deleted it completely out of fucking StreamYard.
It just deleted 8 hours worth of content.
God, and we said don't delete it, right? Just don't. It'll be good. Fuck it. It's good spice, right?
Just
because
now.
Fucking T-Dubs told him to do it.
Who told him?
T-Dubs.
TW of all the people, Archie fucking TW. if you didn't laugh, you'd cry.
Yes.
Let's ask Archie a question. Archie, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Have you ever seen T-Dubs super chat, Archie?
No, he doesn't super chat.
Exactly.
He doesn't. T-Dubs doesn't.
Well, he did today. He did today, Archie.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how much he super chatted, Archie?
How much? Tell me.
$50 Australian.
Who to?
To the Horology Dundon, to Eddie.
Wow. How did that happen?
Well, he got money for a laptop and he used some of that money to super chat Eddie and make Eddie delete a show.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a laptop?
Well, there was a crowdfund. There was a crowdfund to get him a laptop, 400 Aussie. And he's just, not a good look, man.
And he told everyone to go fuck themselves. And he sent Eddie
Has he
$50.
been hitting the sauce? Has he been hitting the sauce again?
Don't know.
Because he likes the sauce. You understand? You know the sauce?
I like a sauce on a Friday. But I don't know. But look, he was caught out. He's been caught out. You know what it was like? Look, Arch, for example, the Darwin trip, or you went, he backtracks, right? It's the same with this fucking laptop. He was given the money, and now he's crying and saying people are scammers and shit.
Yeah, he's nuts. He's mentally. Hey, we got a super chat from Magpie and
wait. Yeah, sorry. We have to do it in order. We got to do it in order. Skies and boys. £2 British for the red meat, red meat, meat.
I might get a steak out the fucking fridge for this one. Short and stram.
How did we get that appearing there? How did that happen? Look.
Yeah, it's new, Archie.
It's new,
new feature.
That's incredible.
It's pretty good, actually.
Archie, can you read the Magpie super chat? I'm going to get a beer. I'm actually going to get a beer. This beer has been sitting in the fridge for about a year, and now is the time to open the beer.
I was going to send Watch Nick £25 for the TW fund today. Glad I waited after the innocent pizza run. Maybe the wealthier donors can brush that off. I'm not.
It's not about.
£5.
You know what? It's not about the amount. It's the principle of the thing. You've been given fucking money by good people to get a laptop, right? And you're using it for other means, right? It's not a good fucking look. And then you're blaming people because you're just being a bitch. You're just being a fucking bitch and crying me a river. You know he's crying because you haven't got the other $200 fucking dollars, which is literally in the process. And then you're throwing it for pizzas and super chats. That's a bit of a kicking. And again, remember, a lot of these people that gave that are also supporters of Archie. It can go 360, go full circle. You know, you're just a cunt, man. Didn't send him anything. What are you talking about? You sent him 50 fucking dubs. All right, yeah, you just had money all of a sudden the same day that you're moaning about getting given money for a laptop, and all of a sudden you gave $50 super chat. All right, mate. Yeah, I was born under a rock yesterday. Bullshit, yeah. You're fucking full of bullshit, Dubs. And we all see it. The thing is, Eddie doesn't know you, but we fucking do. You're trying to manipulate Eddie. Get him to delete streams and shit. You know, there's a good bit of drama. You're trying to shut it down. You love the drama. No, not really. How many times have I been doing this? When was the last time you see me do this, Dubs? When?
Exactly. And I think we need to have a talk to Eddie, Archie. I've told you many times in private that I have no issues with Eddie. I've told you many times in private that I'm happy for him to do the streams and I'll leave him alone and I'm not going to interrupt. And I haven't interrupted. The only reason why today I interrupted because I randomly jumped in the chat. I turned the stream on and people in the community were asking questions and some hard-hitting situations that were going on. So I jumped on to try to ask these questions, and Eddie just pleaded, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on, and I'm going to delete the stream, and I don't know anything. And I said, well, what do you mean you're deleting the stream? If you don't know anything, why are you deleting the stream? Oh, because T-Dubs told me to. So we need to have a conversation.
Look at Tubbs, you cunt, fucking drunk pisshead. Now you're saying it because you've been caught out. This is your response as a fucking adult. Throwing bullshit in the chat. You got something to say? Say it here. Say it here. Because you know what? I'm just the voice of many people that watch this show today. Eddie's show. That's
disappointed. I must say, I'm very disappointed in T-Dubs.
And also,
the thing is that people started to get funny at me. Like I bought the ticket for him, right? Like I didn't know he wasn't going to go. He made all this shit up. He rang me up and said, oh, they know. I said, what the hell you mean they know? We're a free country. He made it sound like he's some sort of gangster or something. And I said, man, you coming or not?
You know what he did, Archie? He watched Scarface for the 5th time and thought he was one of them. That's what it was.
They don't even check ID at the airport. If you're going domestic, they just jump on. There's no big fucking... I don't understand what the hell's wrong with him.
Yeah, I'm just looking at his chat. Now, you called me a cunt after the beef you had with Nick. Yeah, I had beefs with Nick, right? But again, if you listen to what I fucking said, right, it's not just Nick. There was other people that donated that you're kicking in the face to help you out. And it's not the first time, is it? Or should I just hold grudges forever? Be a bitch like you? You know,
JB's
this isn't
in
my
there.
life, Dubs. This isn't my life, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, mate. You know, I come in and out. I've had fucking
I'll
Archie,
be
me,
back. I
screaming
just
at
got a
each
click
other.
something off the
Fucking,
bar.
everyone's had fucking times you've had to go at each other. So what? So fucking what?
Yeah, it's true.
Look,
Just
I
give
can
a fuck.
appreciate
What's the
Eddie's
fucking pride?
obliviousness. I can
Oh, so-
appreciate. What's up, Jack? How you doing, buddy? Lux.
Hey.
I can appreciate Eddie not wanting to get involved, but he truly, if he didn't want to get involved, then he wouldn't have taken TW's side without knowing what's going on. Right? That's just the reality of it. You would just stay neutral all the way through, not take a side. That's the way it should have been.
But it shows that he does know what's going on because he's contradicting himself.
Well, I don't know necessarily if he really knows what's going on, because a lot of times he doesn't listen, and it's okay, right? But I think he chooses sides based on relationships without even knowing what's going on, regardless if it's fair or not. So he should just stay neutral all the way through.
I don't. I think he has this. He likes Dubsy. He doesn't. You know, he's got a. You know, yeah, he's got a soft spot for Dubs. That's what it is.
Exactly.
But the fact is that the way Dubsy trying to manipulate everything, you can see it in the chat. Read my email, Eddie. I've seen your email, Eddie. Oh, ban him,
Dude.
Eddie. Ban him, Eddie. What the fuck?
Did you see how excited T-Dubs was? Look, I have no love lost for Watchnick. Everybody knows this. Well, what's fair is fair. The guy was jumping off. He was calling his bank. He was fucking trying to make it happen. Like, look, I could be an asshole, okay? And I don't necessarily like Watchnick, but I can appreciate what he did and his efforts to really take care of TW. And TW was all for it, buddy. All for it. Now all of a sudden,
you had Lux go on, say what sort of broadband he needs. You had fucking Narc, you know, bringing up the website.
well, you know what? Narc kind of fell into it too, because I think Narc, I know Narc was totally against it. Then maybe he felt a little pressured and said, let me give in a little bit. Let me find a laptop for the guy and send him the links. But he really didn't want to do it because he already knows how TW's like. And now TW's proven it. So TW, please, bro, prove us all wrong. Get the laptop. Show us that you paid. You got the money. You get the laptop. Prove us all wrong and tell us all to fuck
he's
off,
not gonna
bro.
Do it. Nah, fuck it. Refund the money. If we waste it, you know what?
Well,
just refund the money.
it's gonna be less $50. I can tell you that much.
Well, look, but that to me is just being a little bitch. That's been a little fucking kid.
So one thing I don't understand. So I heard there's a part where he received half of the money or part of the money, and then he switched and says you're a liar or you're a scammer or where's that whole where did he
what
switch?
happened was Nick said I've sent you $400 if I'm right, okay? But he said no, I've only got $2, and then they were like no,
it's more than $2, by the way. It's more than $2.
Well, it was like 400.
The first day it was more than $2. Yeah.
Anyway, he had like half of it to start with on a quick transaction. Okay, so straight away you get it. Then the next half is in the normal transaction, as you know, Lux. Everyone knows it takes a few days, right? So it's in the ether.
Normal.
So he said,
dude, how many Americans? Go ahead. Sorry.
So he said, Nick's a liar, he didn't send me, and then Nick's like showing proof. Look, I've sent it. It's on its way. It's just not a quick payment that you pay.
So why did he suddenly?
Oi, easy on deck, boys.
Hey,
Easy on deck. Let me say
boys.
something real quick because I don't have too much time. Jock knows, Easy knows, I know, so does Lux. You got to have, for European, Australian, international, you got to have SWIFT numbers. You got to have, it's not international.
Yeah, it's complicated.
It's
Swift
complicated.
numbers, that's right.
Watch Nick went through the
Swift
fucking
numbers.
hoops. He went through the hoops for an American. I know. I transfer money from America to Europe every fucking month, bro. I know how it is. It's not easy. Most Americans don't know. If they don't send money internationally, they don't know how complicated it is. Watch Nick never did this. It took him a while. He had to use Wise. Why did he have to use Wise? So he doesn't get fucked on the goddamn thing.
Yes,
we know why.
The reason was,
Wise.
I remember now.
Hang on, boys.
Hold on, Easy. Hold on.
One second, Easy. One second.
I know why, because he tried to do it as a bank transfer. From
I know,
US,
and it's and most banks
and that's
don't
why he called his bank, and they said you can't do it.
I know.
So then they said use SWIFT. So he put the legwork in to get him.
No, he had to use Wise because most banks, Jock, I know because I transfer money every month. There is two banks out of the U.S. that transfers through traditional means to Europe, okay? And you got to pay a fee.
It's probably like 50 bucks or something, right?
I pay 40 bucks a month to do a transfer, and then a 10 bucks. So it's 50 bucks. Lux is correct. It's 40 bucks initially, and then 10 bucks to receive, because I don't want to use Wise, because I don't trust Wise. And it's a reoccurring fee, so I don't want to do it manually, right? It costs money. It's not easy. It goes through Germany, and then from Germany to Portugal, and there's only certain banks in America that do that type of stuff, because they avoided a lot of the bureaucracy and doing this type of stuff. So it's not, but watch Nick. Look, like I said, bro, I don't have any love for watching, but I will tell you, the guy was trying his, he's on the phone with his goddamn bank, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
it's
cool.
pretty serious, bro. Nobody else would do that. I'm telling you right now, I don't know anybody else that would do that. Seriously.
Yeah.
Come on.
Can we all give a shout out to Watch Nick for fucking doing this? Because that's pretty
no
fucking
doubt,
cool.
bro.
Nikki, baby, watch Nikki.
And you don't have to love Watch Nick. Everyone in this panel has had beef. We've all had beef with each other, right? Pick a random name. Archie, me, John, whoever. We've all had fucking beef.
Exactly.
For Watch Nick to do that, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's fucking cool.
So tell me that the guy did it out of interest. What is he gaining with this? Are you serious? He's not. He did it because he really wanted it. And by the way, he constantly defends TW. He constantly defends TW
on here.
So whatever. Hey, Archie.
Hey. Yeah, I must say I'm really, really disappointed. Okay, I got to tell you,
it's only $150, Arch. I mean, $150 is not a computer, is it?
150.
US.
What are you talking about, bro?
US. We're talking. Is it US?
Yeah, that's not a.
No, he sent 200.
What I'm really disappointed is that T-Dubs has let us down again.
And he's not here to defend. He's in the chat, but he won't jump on to defend himself.
We've done the first bit of fundraising. This is only the start. This is the problem. He's spending it like a drunken sailor in a whorehouse. Slow down, T-Dubs. Slow down. Slow down.
Listen, I remember this years ago. I remember this years ago, and I even said to Archie, I said this to Archie years ago. Do you remember the time that Archie went to do a meetup and got left holding the bag because almost nobody showed up? You remember that? What was it, like 3-4 years ago, Archie? And I told you specifically on the stream, I said, I understand why you're so weary about these meetups and all this, because it's bullshit, bro. It's one thing to troll on the streams. It's another thing to troll where in real life you're wasting money, your time. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck how much you hate somebody or don't. You don't do that shit. All right? You don't do that shit. You don't waste people's time in real life. You don't make them lose money in real life. And this is the same exact scenario. So when, I'm not going to say he scammed Watch Nick. I'm not going to say that, but he kind of guilt tripped Watch Nick into giving money by saying that Archie didn't want to always promised a laptop. There's a reason why Archie didn't want to do it. Let's be honest.
I was all set to get him a PC.
I know, but it left a bad taste in your mouth from the Darwin trip, did it not?
But what happened was he is such a liar. He's a compulsive liar. And the thing that annoys me is I said, hey, you sure you're coming? Yeah, buy the tickets. Because people were accusing me of cheating, right? So I went and bought the tickets immediately.
Yeah, I remember
that. You know what happened then?
We all remember that.
He cancels. He rings me up and says, I can't go. Like he made it sound like he was on parole. And I said, hey, man, what the fuck are you talking about?
Here's the funny part. Everybody forgave him during that time.
Fucking listen to you. Read my email. You're a little baby. The fuck? Read my email, Arch.
The thing that annoys me is that I jumped on the Eddie show, right? And kind of like half knowing, half not knowing what's going on. And I said to T-Dubs, what's this in the chat? What's going on? He says, I don't know. I said, T-Dubs, did you receive money today? Don't know anything about it. And for him to just act all blasé and like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. No, what money? What money? What are you talking about? You know exactly what money. Why don't you just talk about it? And this could have been put back in the bag hours ago, but now the bag is fucking open.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Yes,
Can I just pause this a minute? If that email means anything I think it is, If he says he was doxxed on the dungeon, it's negative. He was not doxxed on the dungeon.
He has not been doxxed, as far as I'm.
Just
No,
so you
he
know,
wasn't.
it was
That's the
no
other
doxing.
problem, bro. That's bullshit, bro. Everybody was looking for it. Like, what? Wait a minute. You were doxxed where? Even I was scrolling. Like, where the fuck? What the fuck? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. It wasn't on the channel.
It wasn't.
It was on
A
Watch
liar.
Nick's post on his channel. Give me a fucking break, bro.
And it wasn't
Be
his name,
honest.
wasn't it? Like his initial or first
I
name?
don't
have
even
a
know. I don't even know.
question.
I
I have
didn't
a
see it, Lux, to
question.
be honest. But it wasn't on
Go for it easy.
the dungeon. Plain and
Yeah, it was
simple.
no
I have a
reason for him to.
question.
There's no
delete
reason
that
for him to
stream.
do that and elude that it was on
I
that
have
just
a
because he didn't
question.
say it.
Pipe
Yes,
down.
easy.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yes, easy. What's the question?
You're
If
on
he's
holiday,
got
we know.
100, over 100, okay, and he hasn't sort of bought it yet. It's only 100.
It was 400, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, I heard
Archie,
150.
can you
Jesus
get rid of fucking
Christ.
Dubsy's? Wait a minute. Can you get rid of Dubsy's fucking
I
wrench?
heard
He's timing
100.
people out. He's timing people out for no reason.
No
Can you
100,
get rid of his
bro, at
fucking
all.
wrench?
At all. It was 400, bro. It was 400. Easy. 400. Not 100.
Archie, I'm going to sort out T-Dubs. I'll
Doesn't-
sort it out. I'll sort it out.
Thanks,
Archie,
mate.
I'm going to sort out T-Dubs wrench because he's timing people out.
Yeah, just look. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
to
Yeah,
We
to
can
bother
give you
you.
back later. We can give you back
Fine.
later. But right now, it's heavy. It's hot, heavy stuff. So we got to.
Yeah, you know, and see, this is what I'm talking. Yeah, JB, he doxed you. Yeah, he did. And who gives a fuck? If I don't care, why do you care?
Who cares
Once,
if
you
he
know, the
hasn't-
beauty of the
who
beauty
cares
about
if
being
he doesn't
doxxed, once
have
you're
a
doxxed,
computer
it
yet?
doesn't matter. It's liberating, to be honest. Once you're doxxed, as a matter of fact, maybe he did me a fucking favor at this point, the way I see it.
The
If he
panelist has
got
just
to
jumped.
400.
So 1 second, easy. Sorry, everyone. I need to sort this out. There's a panelist that's just jumped on. I don't recognize the name. I think this is the same person that tried the other day. Before we continue, can you either talk or put your camera on? Because otherwise, we're gonna have to kick you off.
Yeah, do you want me to take T-Dubs wrench away, Luxy?
I've already done it, Archie. Okay, that person's dropped out.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
It
of
has
course they
to be
did.
done.
It's never real.
Ah, man. It's crazy.
Easy, turn on your camera. Didn't you hear Lux, bro?
Easy.
Turn on your camera, man. Easy, turn on your camera. He's asking for everybody to turn on the camera.
No, I'm not turning on the camera. Screw you.
Why?
Why? I don't like that, bro.
Sorry.
Put the middle
I don't-
finger up, Lux. Come on, put the middle finger up.
Here, I
Everybody.
got
Middle-
beer. I
come
got
on,
beer.
Arch.
Hey,
Come on, Arch.
We got beer.
Middle finger up.
Turn on the
come on, easy.
guitar.
Shit.
Enjoy the beer, Lux. Enjoy the beer.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
Camera.
There you go.
Hey,
Okay,
well,
good
they
for
put it
you.
on.
All right.
Hey,
Man, that's a
There's
lot of
the
mold in
good
this.
roof.
Is that mold in the
Hey, I
corner?
see the hair. I see his hair.
we got
There
the
you go.
ceiling. We got the ceiling.
Is that mold?
Go.
What was
There's
that?
your camera, JB.
Thank you,
But
buddy. I
who
appreciate
cares
it.
if he hasn't got the computer yet? Who cares? He
Well, that's
will have
listen,
it.
easy.
The people that
I
put money
said
towards
easy.
it there.
Easy.
Okay.
I mentioned when I first joined, it was like 7 a.m. my time. Okay. I joined the chat. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody's going at TW. I like TW.
Yeah.
And I said to TW, bro, just tell everybody you're going to get the laptop in due time. This is just stick.
That's right.
Just say that. And he wouldn't. He just doubled down. He wouldn't do it. So what the fuck? I don't know what else to say either.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
bit of a
well,
I would like to ask T-Dubs, what's he going to do with the rest of the money that arrives in his bank account in a couple of days?
Nelson County.
Well, he will have a computer, but you got to give him a chance.
No,
No. It's
whoa,
beyond
can you
that.
can you
It's
pull up
beyond
T-Dubs
that.
last? Can you pull up T-Dubs last
Right.
comment,
All right, 1 second.
please? It
Give
says
a
something about Eddie.
guns, and he doesn't have a laptop.
What does that mean? No support for Eddie?
Nobody
You're
is
the one
said
that's not
to
helping Eddie,
support
bro. You're not
Wait,
helping
who you-
Eddie by you making everybody go against him, pinning him against the audience with your rhetoric. That's what you're doing. You're fucking
Did
Eddie
he-
up. Nobody
Did he, not
else.
see, did he not see the chat with all this going on? It wasn't for the side of you, mate.
And I'm gonna
It's
give
not
prop.
your
And I'm gonna
side,
go
bro.
right now. I'm gonna go right now and say, Lux, I give you props, bro. You were telling Eddie, like, look, bro, do not delete it, bro. There's nothing here. There's not. Don't, and he still did it.
Eddie's done.
Well, I don't want Eddie to be done. Don't get me wrong.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that, bro.
And no one's saying that he's done. There's not.
But what I am saying is TW is trying to pin Eddie against. We're pinning Eddie. No, TW, you're pinning Eddie against the audience. That's what you're doing. And without Eddie, there is no audience. Without the audience, there's no Eddie. This is the way it is, bro.
Right.
You're not a one man team, bro. TW, we love you to death, bro. But you're not the most important thing in the world, bro. Play your role. You're just a normal guy, just like all of us. Stay in your lane.
I'm a cunt.
T-Dubs, if you have one hour
Jock is a
season,
cunt. Yeah.
jump on the show
Jock
and
is a cunt.
explain the situation. If you jump on the show, explain the situation, maybe we can fix it.
That's right.
Everything's fixable.
Dub, because he is a good fucking bloke. He is a good bloke.
Yeah. By the way, easy. I know that. That's why I helped get him a beautiful watch. We all like him. However,
TW is a
I'm
great
able
guy.
to help him, right? The thing I get is you. The thing I get.
Oh, so we got TW's here to explain.
There we are.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right. Let's sort this shit out. Can we all sort this shit out?
Yep, and we should all stay quiet and let him talk.
Harass him.
Oh,
ahead,
easy,
TW.
easy. Be quiet. Let's talk. Let's TW talk.
So all you fucking flakes, you think you control my financial affairs and who I can super chat and who I can't super chat?
The fuck
How
said
the
that?
fuck do you know you're the $50? Shut
Who
up,
the
Josh.
fuck said that? You shut the
Shut
fuck
the
up.
fuck
you
up.
fool.
Shut the fuck up and let me speak, or otherwise I'm leaving. And I'll fucking take Eddie with me, okay? Eddie will come with me.
Where's he gonna go? Where's he going?
Dubsy, I
Oh,
love
you just
you.
wait and see. Wait and see. How do you know where the $50 come from? It comes from my funds.
Okay, so T-Dubs, when I asked you about
So
the
you're
funding,
fucking-
T-Dubs, when I asked you said
you're
what
letting
money?
your-
What money?
you're
There's no
letting your
money.
capabilities get in
There's no
get in
fundraiser.
front of your abilities, mate. You're letting your capabilities get in front of your abilities.
Your audio is really bad. It's really
Your
bad.
audio's bad, TW.
Maybe use some of the money to get some better headphones.
Come on, Jock. That was a low blow, bro. Come on.
Fuck off. It wasn't low. I could have gone lower.
I know.
Hello?
Look, yin and yang, yin and yang. You gotta be high, I gotta be low.
If that's a
you're
low blow, man, I'm fucking
It
off the
is,
game,
bro.
mate. That's fucking low.
We can't be both high. I mean, it would explode. We can't do that.
We got a super chat. 1 second, T-Dubs, 1 second. We got a super chat. Fat Windbag Band, 20 British pounds. Way. T-Dubs timing people out on the dungeon for fuck all everyone is a potential super chat, Arch. Yeah, can we? Why are you timing people out?
You're good at doing that too, Lux, and backstaging people. Come
When
on.
did I time anyone out? I'm not even on the dungeon.
Look,
Archie, can I speak to you?
Yeah, but there's a difference. This is his show. There's a difference. This is his show.
Nicholas doxed me today. Okay? He doxed my name. Mark was on there saying derogatory things about my youngest son. I mean, foul things, mate. Foul things.
But what's
In fact, if I could find Mark...
Your name was not on the Eddie show, as far as I've been told.
To be honest, though, TW, let's be fair, bro. I know it hurt. TW, I know it
I'm talking to Archie. I'm not talking to any of you other... I'm not talking to any of you other guys. I'm talking to Archie. Okay?
Well, Archie's not listening.
look, I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right,
I'm listening. Look, T-Dubs, just promise me
foul
one.
things about my youngest son. He said foul things about him, right?
Yeah, you should see some
So
of the
what,
films
super chat
you said
and
about
everything?
me. Oops, sorry, that's what you said about me. Sorry.
Yeah,
T-Dubs, you've got
I said something about your son, whether he was a top or a bottom.
T-Dubs, when have you never gone after Archie? You've gone after Archie loads of times.
Why you
talked
acting
about
like
Archie loads of times?
He never went
Bro.
after Arch. What are you talking about,
Come
Lux?
on, man.
No, T-Dubs
You're-
has gone
you're-
after Archie loads of times.
What?
Oh,
Dubs.
shit.
Come on, mate. You're as
We
bad as
need
all of
the
it. Time.
JMI. We
Obviously,
need the JMI on here to make sense
my,
of this all.
My audio's not getting through, I don't think.
It's really
If people
bad.
would shut up and let me talk, I'll talk.
No,
But everyone's talking over me.
Wait, I'm not. Your audio is genuinely not very good. Okay, I'm not trolling you here. It's pretty bad.
Maybe don't talk so close to the microphone.
Well, you can hear me, Archie. So why can't they hear me? Seems like I'm coming through loud and clear. Everybody's talking over me. Hello?
I'm just disappointed, man. I'm just disappointed. I tried to get you to Darwin and you let me
Listen,
down.
you're so bullshitting up. You didn't even know what was going on until Lux fed you a fucking shit sandwich full of bullshit.
Wait, it's all my fault. Is it
Oh,
all my
I got
fault?
burnt before. I was
It
made.
is all your fault. Oh,
You never backed
it
me up.
is all your
T-Dubs.
fault.
You never backed me up. You made me.
No,
I had yolk all over my face.
Personality
Everyone
was bad.
accused me.
Are you sure it was yolk, Arch?
I tell you, it
Sure it
was
was yolk.
yolk. And it was so bad that
Mm.
I had to use that money. I had to put
Yeah.
money in myself
It's
to
messy.
visit that guy up
No,
in
you got the money back
Everyone
to
said he
go
was
to Messi.
dying. And when I went there, he
You
wasn't
got
that.
the money back to go and see Messi.
Remember that guy? What's his name, Luxie?
Who?
The guy I went to see. Everyone said he's dying. He's not doing Netflix.
Yeah.
Methy,
LA
you're talking about
You
Methy.
told me
Methy.
once, Doc.
Methy.
Doc, you there still? Is Doc there or is he gone?
T-Dubs,
No, he's gone.
T-Dubs.
I made
T-Dubs,
it
I got
Mercy.
one second.
Cash.
Archie, sorry, everyone, 1 second quiet. Fat Windbag Ben has donated a big amount of money, 20 British pounds. He's got a serious question. And this is to you, T-Dubs. Can you answer the question, please? The question is,
Yeah.
why were you timing people out, T-Dubs, for asking questions about the money that Watch Nicholas gave you? It's just a simple question.
Sorry, I don't recall doing that. When was I doing that? Today? On this stream or when?
In the Eddie show. The Eddie show, you were timing people out for asking questions about the money.
No, I wasn't timing people out because as far as I'm concerned, it's nothing to do with Eddie's stream. It was nothing to do with the dungeon. People were trying to prize it out of me. I said it's nothing to do with the dungeon.
Okay, TW.
Nick will get his money back.
TW.
No worries about that. Nick will get his money back. I don't have $400 from him.
Let me show you.
$250. That's all he sent me. Now, $200 was from you.
Easy.
$200 was from you, and there was $50.
All right, I gotta put my thing. 1 second.
Christ.
Let me show you exhibit number A. Exhibit A. I have exhibit
Yeah,
A.
no,
You ready?
no.
Exhibit A. Are you ready for is exhibit A?
Show
Here
it.
we go. Curly, the wheelchair-bound, frustrated blackmailer, was timed
fuck.
I
out
have
for
a story for
86,000 seconds
Scratchy.
by T-Dubs.
Knock need curly.
Watch out, Lefty, because T-Dubs is coming.
T-Dubs, why are you timing people out for 86,000 seconds?
I have a story for Scratchy.
And I have all the chat. I've got everything. I still have the chat. So you can't get out of this, T-Dubs, because I've got the chat, I've got the super chat, I've got everything. Okay, so before you start spruiking that you don't know, we don't remember, did I really do that? Did I really super chat $50? I've got Exhibit B, Exhibit C, Exhibit D. I downloaded the whole stream. So T-Dubs, carry on.
He already knew it was going to get deleted.
Yeah, and I told people to download it. I told people to download it.
Tried, man.
I heard you.
Too quick.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
carry
fellas,
on.
I gotta
T-Dubs,
go.
carry on.
Thank you very much for having me on. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Are
Keep
you
up the great
saying
work.
that I've done the wrong thing by helping Eddie, giving him a super chat? My first and only super chat ever. You saying that that's the wrong thing to do, Lux?
So when are you buying the computer? When are you buying the computer? When are you buying the computer?
When he's goddamn ready to buy the computer.
When are you buying the computer? When are you buying the computer? When are you buying the computer?
What you're saying?
When are you buying the
That's what you
computer?
said at the start of this stream, right?
TW, when are you
said
buying the computer?
that TW has never super chatted anyone ever before, and he super chatted
TW,
Eddie.
when are you buying the computer? Tomorrow? Are you
He's
going
about
to?
that. Right, no, he's about that. He's not a fucking simp sitting in his fucking mother's basement or off the pool house, off
What are you
the
talking about?
fucking
He is in his mother's
the
basement.
waterfall pool with a $20,000 fucking Rolex on his wrist. right?
TW,
Drifting shit.
You know,
Drifting
are you
out,
buying
drifting out
the
just
ticket
like
I'm
tomorrow?
going to say one thing.
drifting
You
out
need to tell me
just
one.
like
You used the money you were
So
given for a laptop to super chat
Fuck
Eddie.
off, Nick.
You're full of shit.
Fuck
Right?
off,
Own
Nick.
up to it. Own up to it, you bitch. You don't want to own up to it because you're a bitch. You used the money you got for a laptop to super chat Eddie. Don't fucking act like you're on some pedestal, you dickhead. You're a little fucker, little scammer. That's what you are. All right? Shut the fuck up. Okay? You can talk about it all you want. Oh, I super chatted Eddie. Your first super chat ever. 50 fucking Aussie dollars. And how many years has he been with? Has he been here with Lux and Arch?
He's
Don't
never
fucking
super
start.
chatted $50.
Know exactly where you
I've
got
never
that
even
money
seen
from.
a $5 super chat, to be
fool.
honest.
You're absolute scum. If you think we're going to believe that, you're up your arse, mate. At least own up to it and say use that money to super chat Eddie. But you won't. You have no fucking backbone, mate.
Or at
That's
least
it.
answer my question: are you going to buy the computer tomorrow or the next day? When are you buying it?
Fucking pathetic.
When he's ready, Luxy. When
Oh, he
he's
doesn't have the
ready.
money to buy it now anyway. He's fucking used it.
Look, he's a man of his word. When he's ready, he will get
He's a man of his word. Archie,
laptop
tell him
or
about the man of his word
PC.
that booked ticket. Oh, he left.
Look,
T-Dubs left.
look,
Again, he got
yes.
and he leaves. That's why.
It's look, if you consider it like a super chat, okay, he had a couple of $100, and when he's ready, he will get a computer. What's wrong with that?
No, listen to me, easy. What happened was, I'll tell you. You like
Okay.
Nick, yeah? You're a big Nick fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right, Nick and his community have raised enough money, like over $400, for him to buy a specific laptop that would do the job for him. They did all the legwork. They worked out when to get, where to get it, and he got that specific amount of money to get the laptop to help him out. But now he's using that money that the people provided for him, right, as a gift to do all this. That's what people are annoyed about.
Yeah,
okay?
but you don't know if he's going to use, you don't know exactly what he's using it on. Okay, perhaps he's got the $400 and he's going to buy a laptop.
Easy.
We don't know exactly.
Easy. Respectfully.
Luxy.
Easy. I respectfully say this. Do you know the backstory of T-Dubs? This is not the first instance of this happening.
No, I don't know the backstory.
Exactly. This has happened more than once. Okay. And why is he dodging the questions of when's he buying the computer? Because he's not going to buy a computer. He doesn't want to say he's buying it because he's not going to buy it.
But he's old. He doesn't know when he's
Oh, fuck off. He's not fucking old.
I'm
Scratchy.
I'm just
Easy. Sorry. We got a super chat from Scratchy. Scratchy, member for 27 months. Thank you, Scratchy, for supporting the show, supporting the Archieverse. He says, upvote and support a great panel, except Easy.
Easy. But I have a story for Scratch Eye. No, I do. I saw it 2 days ago in my class because he's always on my ass about, oh, you shouldn't sort of, what's the term, sort of heavy hand the students. Well, Scratchy, I saw a Vietnamese teacher. Yeah. She got one kid on the ear.
Can we not?
She twisted his ear, so he had to. No.
Yes.
I don't like that talk.
Fucking the Magpie has confirmed $125 is already sent, and there's more on the way with pending payment.
And it should be in his account tomorrow or something, by the time frame or whatever. But it's there. It's in the ether for him, so the money was sent. It's simple.
There's a comment here, if I can find it, from JT. If you could see into Archie's mind right now, you'd see fried wontons and pussy.
And termites.
Oh, shit. Tell him about the termites, Archie.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't.
Shit. Is it getting salty, though?
Oh, I'm back, am I?
Yeah,
No,
it's
you're
getting
not.
sorted, but it's hard.
Just rude, Luxy. It's just rude.
I'm so rude, Easy. I'm so rude.
Yeah, it's a bitch move to put someone sort of back.
Archie, what do we do? What do we do, Archie, about the Eddie and TW situation? So Eddie deleting streams that he shouldn't be deleting, and T-Dubs, what do we do with him?
Hey, look, you know, I think let's I'm just so disappointed, you know, because the community's really, times are not good at the moment. They're very tough. They're very hard. And we wanted T-Dubs to get equipment to be able to help him, you know, stream more and get things going. And unfortunately, I think he's just trying, he's a pleaser. He's a pleaser. He wants to make everybody happy. That's what's happened. And we've kind of gang up on him. Look, I think we've got to try and
This can be fixed. This can be very easily fixed. Why? I don't understand why you can't answer my very simple question of, okay, so when you're going to buy the laptop? If that money, that $50 he's saying is his own money, okay, so when you're buying the laptop? In 2-3 days? In a week? It's easy. You just say, all right, well, by the end of the month, I'll have the laptop. And we give him a couple of days, and then we see the laptop.
Yeah.
It's all fixed. But he's not being very humble. He's been very attack.
It's a usual, isn't it? It's the same. It's merry-go-round, man, when it comes to him at times. Whenever it's the same with everything that, you know, you try to, again, and I'm not bringing up like, oh yeah, he left the Darwin trip, but it was the same thing when it came up to it. He was getting all panicky and he didn't want this and didn't want that. I don't understand it. If you don't want the laptop, just say no at the time. Just say, Nick, I don't want it. It's fine. But you didn't, right? So if you didn't really want it, then where was it for 100? Look, listen, mate, I'll say it one more time. You were given one part on quick payment, right, which costs money. The rest of the money is on its way. It takes a few days. Okay, that's it.
So T-Dubs, once you receive the 400 total in the next couple of days, are you buying the laptop? That's as simple as that. Are you buying the laptop? We got a very kind super chat from Mr. GMT, our good friend Mr. GMT. Stay sexy, boys. $5 Australian. I hope TW buys the computer and doesn't let everyone down like he did already with the Darwin trip. Yeah, he's let everyone down before with the Darwin trip. Archie had to cop the fucking ticket that he lost out on. And yeah. Was it a hotel room as well, Arch? The ticket and a hotel? I forgot. I remember it wasn't cheap. That ticket was not cheap.
No,
it wasn't.
It wasn't. I don't want to go over it because it's just so hard. When now I look back, that money's so tight, and money was wasted. It's like someone who just orders. They go to a buffet, they take stuff, they don't eat it. It's just wasted. You know what I mean?
Do you know in Thailand, if you do that, you have to pay for each plate that you don't eat.
Yeah, same here.
Actually, you called me a nothing.
Did you see the member chat from ARCHIE LUX?
Yes,
yes, I did. I read it out. Here we go. ARCHIE, member for 27 months. Upvote and support a great panel. Except Easy.
Sorry, mate. I was away from the computer at the time.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's cool.
Archie.
Yes.
Archie, you said that old Easy was a nothing. Would you like to explain, or do you stand by those words?
When was this?
Well, a couple of days ago on your morning stream, when what's his name? I did.
Can you fucking spit it out, man?
I did needle Eddie a little bit. And then Narc said, well, Easy broke him. And then you said, Arch, well, Easy's a nothing. He's a nothing. Well, would you like to expand, or is that?
Sorry, I've lost what you're saying.
I can't recall.
He's doing an Eddie. He's doing an Eddie. He has no idea. He was asleep.
Yes, it was on. It was a couple of days ago on the morning streams.
Archie, just delete that stream. Whenever you said it, just delete the stream, and nobody can ever find it ever again. Okay?
Yeah, I can't remember saying that, but okay.
Quick, delete it before he finds it.
Easy. The amount of times Archie's went fucking Viper Eye on many, especially me, it's part of the course, man. Don't worry about it.
Easy. Even after Archie's even gone after me a couple of times. Easy.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Mark the Shark very kindly super chatting and supporting.
No, I
the
know
channel.
why he did it, and I was wrong because a couple of weeks ago I said a comment and
There we go. Perfect. Easy was
wasn't
wrong.
nice.
We can all agree on that.
Yeah, Easy was wrong in that instance. Yes, I was
No,
wrong.
Easy. Turn the camera on, bow down, and kiss the ring.
Oh, suck my balls, Luxy. How about that?
Are you gay? Because I'm not into sucking rings.
Are you gay?
We'll find out if you come to Hanoi, baby.
I'll be coming till the cows come home. Mark the
When are you
Shark.
coming, Luxy?
Mark the Shark, $2 US. When are you getting your new chair, Archie?
What chair is this?
Oh, fucking
angelic.
Wait, easy. One second. Come on, easy.
Okay.
Archie, when are you getting your new chair, Archie?
Oh, I've got the chair. It's here. It's been here all along. There
you go. There's the chair. He's already
Chair's
got
there.
it. Thank you,
Chair's
Mark the
got
Shark. SD43, £2 British. It took Arch 3 years to buy JJ's chair. Calm down.
Talking about SD43, you going to the Isle of Man, mate? Which is happening extremely soon, SD. I'm sure you are. Isle of Man TT.
GMT is in the house.
Oh, bro, it's been too long, man.
What's going on, fellas?
You do, you sexy
boy.
motherfucker.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. Just working.
Good.
How's everyone else been? Good? Arch, what are you
Yeah,
doing,
man.
buddy? I'm on the panel. What's happening, mate?
Hey man, it's gone crazy with T-Dubs. He's letting down the punt. It's just so sad because everybody tries to help him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know he's unpredictable, man. He's an unpredictable kind of guy.
I know, but they don't understand this. It's just so sad because every economy. Look, you've had to sell your box, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, we're talking that box again, Archie. Jesus Christ. Let it rest. He wanted to sell his fucking box. Let him sell the box. Jesus
He
Christ.
didn't want to sell it. He misses
box
it,
is
don't
gone.
you?
The box
Oh
is
my
gone.
God.
It's finished. It's out of there.
GMT, Archie's never going to let you forget about that fucking box, is he?
I know.
Yeah, look,
I know.
you didn't want to sell that car. No, you didn't want to sell that car, did you? I know you didn't. You loved it too much. So you didn't want to sell it, but you sold it anyway.
I mean,
Which car did he sell? You sold your car.
No, I'm joking. I'm playing.
Not me. I didn't sell that car.
No, he's talking about me. He's talking about me. I sold my car. I couldn't afford it. I got a motorbike now.
Which one did you sell?
The Mazda 3.
Are you joking? When did you sell it?
Well, technically, it's not sold. It's been retook off me because I haven't finished the finance yet. But you know,
So you went behind in the payments, but were you?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fat Wingback Ben says Mr. GMT has
pay
been
the heating bill.
hanging out. He goes like a sparrow having a bath.
Fucking Luxy.
You've got another
Fucking Luxy. Did you pay your power bill or not?
I don't know.
Well,
Scratchy, $2 Aussie. Thank you, Scratchy. Arch, just a little for the termite repair fund.
Thank you, Scratchy. I really do appreciate
I
that.
have to treat my house not long
really
ago for 2
appreciate
months as
it.
well.
It's going to be
Did you have termite activity?
$10,000.
Did you have activity?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
How bad?
Not very bad. I got on top of it pretty quick. So, you know.
How did you find them?
So,
Hang on, boys. I'll be back.
well, they were leaving a trail. That's how you end up finding that you got too much.
Oh,
right?
you mean the mud trail?
Yeah, the mud trail. Yeah. So we found that out. They found the source and they drilled into the concrete and put poison in and stopped it.
They're nasty
Stopped
little
it
fuckers, aren't they?
Definitely. Fuck, you don't let them go wild. You're fucked if you do. Seriously.
Yeah, because I said to the pest guy, "How long do you reckon this nest has been here?" I said, "Look, it's been here a couple of years."
Oh shit.
He said, "No, mate, 3 to 4 months."
Oh.
He said, "If that was 2 or 3 years," he said, everything would be paper. They would strip everything.
Oh,
But you've been to my house. My house is all concrete, man.
But still, there's a lot of wood still. You don't realize it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
Mine
the
was
main
in the
thing is,
soil. So it comes from the soil, up from the soil.
I think the main thing is, is it going to be able to be rectified? Yes or no? It's not going to be too
Yeah,
bad,
but
or
I've got some serious work needs to be done because there's some drainage issues.
Okay. It's unfortunate.
It's not cheap, bloody. It's not cheap getting the guys in, is it? Fucking
No,
expensive.
man.
Jesus.
I'll give one tick.
Angelic Slayer is very, very kind. Thank you, Angelic Slayer, for the very kind super chat. 8 Australian dollars. No, we can't do that. It says delete. Should we delete this super chat? Should we do it? He's asking me to do it. I mean, I can't. I shouldn't do.
And let me tell you, Luxite. Let me tell you this. I was needling the Edward, and he said, "You married a Vietnamese hooker."
Can I just quickly address that from T-Dubs, mate?
Was that supposed to be funny? Okay.
I'm quite happy to.
What a loser! And I said to Edward, "It's okay, Edward. We all need losers in this."
All right. Let's get T-Dubs on. Let's get
Yeah, I'm happy to leave, but do you know what? T-Dubs, you left because
Where
I gave
are
you the whole...
where are you going, man? You just got here. Fuck, you leaving?
I'm more than happy, right? Look.
No, I think he's talking about Easy. Isn't he referring? Isn't T-Dubs talking about Easy?
It'll be fair about me because I'm the one who fucking he called him out and he didn't like it. The fact is,
I
Dubs,
thought he was talking about
I'm happy to
Easy.
leave, but don't be throwing names like a little baby. You're the child, man. But I'm happy to leave to let you talk to Lux. Not a problem. Not a problem.
We love the T-Dubs. We love the Dubs.
I'm being respectful and I'll leave.
We love
Man,
the
so I
Dubs.
jumped on because you're on here as well, man.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to leave. Nobody's leaving.
That's it. And so
we don't
backstage.
Hey, T-Dubs, if you want, man, send me a $50 super chat and I'll do anything you want.
Oh, Luxy, stop.
I'll even delete the stream. I'll even delete the stream.
Luxy, stop being a bitch.
Isn't cunt a word in Australia, like in the UK, like you're a good cunt, you're a bad cunt, you're just a cunt, right? It's not a bad word in Australia.
Well, it depends on the context you use it.
Angelic, I got a bone to pick with you, sunshine. You've not been to Warrandyte.
You're crying.
You've not been to Warrandyte.
Can someone shut this guy up? Because MJ's trying to talk to him. What the fuck, man? What a headache.
He doesn't
know. Jesus Christ.
Dubs,
MJ, what are you saying, buddy?
I said I called him a cunt. Big deal. Like, it's not a big fucking bad word for you. You know that. You live in Australia. So you're crying me a river, calling me names, said I called you a cunt. That's it. I mean, come on, man.
I've been called worse than that. we all enjoy a good cunt, don't we?
Oh, I love a good cunt.
That's it.
I can be a right cunt though.
But do you love a tight cunt?
I love
a tight cunt.
Yeah.
I know the Americans don't like that word. They don't like it.
It's not a very good word to use.
Oh, GMT, you're a fucking great cunt.
That's it, mate. Yes, are you, mate?
Archie, are you around, Archie?
Are you going to Bali again, MJ?
We are. We're going in September, actually.
Oh, nice. You got a holiday home there, don't you?
We've got the land. Actually, my wife, her little warung opened 2 months ago. So she has our little warung in Bali.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll be seeing that for the first time. Things are moving slowly, but good. So
that's awesome.
Are you still doing the restaurant, coffee shop idea thing?
Yeah, it's open now, mate. It's open. It's already active.
You've got it done?
Yeah. It's the wife's. Yeah, it's the wife's. It's already active. Yeah, her little warung is up and running. Yeah. So,
nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Can we see pictures?
We will when I go there. Yeah, I'll send pictures.
Okay.
So she's very. She likes to. She doesn't do it on social media because I don't know if it's like Indonesian. She doesn't want to let her until it's successful. She doesn't want to tell her friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's about face.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's doing good. We've got the land and we're going to hopefully start building next year. So, yeah, just take it steady, No point in rushing it. The land's there. It's already signed. There's no rush.
When it's finished built, I might have to do a trip over there.
Mate, when I live there, bro, you can come for a weekends. You'll be there every weekend, mate.
It'd be awesome. It'll be awesome, man.
It's like
Can you ask them to make a chocolate tart? I love
If
a
you
good
come
chocolate
along,
tart.
I will make you the chocolate tart.
No. But you don't know how to make a good chocolate tart.
I'm sure I could make you a good chocolate tart.
I hope you're not going to poison it, are you, mental junk?
No, it'll make you a little bit wheezy, but
Archie, are you there? We got a fucking super chat with your name on it.
He's going to the toilet.
Pickled pickle, £2 AC3, how much is the termite bill? Oh shit. So Archie, has he got termites then?
Well, when I did my one, I had to do 2 lots. So the first lot cost me 600, and then the second lot cost me 350.
oh, that's not as much as I thought. Actually, fuck, I thought it'd be a lot more than that.
These
Yeah.
are Aussie dollars.
This is Aussie dollars, yeah. So it was expensive, but yeah, I did a good job. So that's all sorted. But you got to get on top of them, or else they'll destroy your house, man. No jokes.
Well, I'm glad that it's sorted.
How does that work if your building's made out of concrete?
Because there's wood in your house. There is still
Yeah,
wood.
you still got
Like,
wooden
yeah.
structures in your house, yeah.
Yeah. So if they get into that, they'll eat all that away, and then you're screwed.
How have you got if your house is made out of concrete? Where's the wood?
Inside the house, man. Inside.
Oh,
so I
in
got
the
wood
furniture,
cabinets and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Wardrobes, they'll get into all that. They'll destroy it all. Kitchen, they destroy your kitchen.
Do you know what we're planning to do at GMT with our villa in Bali is to make it as a wooden structure? Because obviously it's in Ubud. We were like, well, why don't we do it as a wooden structure? Because
most places are wooden there, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of them are concrete because it's easier. If you know what I mean, it's quick and easy to do. So we're thinking.
I'm talking about the bungalows and stuff. They're all wooden.
But we're going to have it on stilts in a way.
Yeah,
so because it's next to the rainforest, literally, is the back garden is next to the rainforest. So if we have it with wood, it's part of nature. Do you know what Ubud's like, right?
Yeah,
it's all about
of course.
Men and yoga and fucking.
It'll be beautiful, man. By the sounds of it, it's going to be beautiful. Seriously,
that's what we're planning, and it's cheaper. It's actually cheaper to build. So
yeah. Because you don't have any cyclones and stuff there, do you?
No. It's like Thailand, isn't it? You get rainy season. You get rainy season.
Well, your rainy season is pretty much like when we have our
it's rainy season right now for me.
But it is. You're further north, is it?
Rainy season in Bali is, I think it's November to January or something.
Oh, that's like the dry season for Thailand.
Because we're right next to each other at Bali and Darwin, right?
Mate, you're literally, when I live there, bro, I could literally take a flight for a day. I'm just
Melbourne boys.
You could live, seriously, you could go for a day or a weekend.
I would like to invite the Dubsy on again because I like to, I do enjoy going over a movie, which we both know.
Can I ask you a question, man? Seriously. People having a conversation. Do you even want to include yourself in that conversation? Or are you just living in your own bubble?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay, ask the question again.
I said, when people are having a conversation on the panel, right? Do you want to include yourself in the conversation, or do you just want to have your own conversation and live in your own bubble?
No, I always include myself.
It doesn't sound like it. Seriously, think about it. Go back and watch the channel. We'll go back and watch the show. Watch a lot of shows, and you'll see. Proof's in the pudding, buddy.
It's true. It's true what GMT is saying.
You like to interpret. Okay, you can have.
No, it's not interpreting. It's the way it is.
Whatever.
Nothing to interpret here.
Gives a damn. This is YouTube.
We give a damn. We give a damn because we try to have a conversation.
Back in your box.
Hey guys, I gotta shoot off. No. You ain't going nowhere. There's a super chat with your name on it.
Oh, super chat. Pickle, £2. AC3. How much is the termites bill? Okay, so the inspection was 500. The treatment of the nest was 1,000. He's going to come back. We're told.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Shit.
I haven't started yet. We're told not to do anything until he kills the termites are gone. Okay.
You must have had a big infestation, man.
Arch, did you get multiple quotes or just the
Yeah,
first
I was
person?
about to ask that if you got multiple quotes.
Oh, it's the
Because it could be
first person,
fleeting.
Arch, isn't it?
Arch, did you get multiple quotes? If you didn't, you didn't. It's
all
done.
right.
What's
It's
done is
fair
done.
enough, Arch. It's not. I'm not
Yeah,
letting it go.
what's done is done. Is
The main thing is you're getting it sorted, all right? The main thing is you're getting it sorted.
Get it sorted, man. Doesn't matter. Just get it sorted. It's very
A
important.
quiet taste. Easy has
thank you to
communication
Pickle.
skills.
Jesus, easy. Thank you to Pickle for the towards the termite bill. That's really kind. Seriously, Arch, that's a shitload of money. That's a fucking load of money.
I haven't started yet. So,
So
then
they haven't started treating you.
once the
Is that what you're
nest
saying?
is dead, then we can look at. Then I've got to get an invasive inspection. Basically, they pull the dry wall off and they look how far it's gone in the house. He doesn't stop pulling it off until the mud stops. And then, then after that, right? A barrier is about 4,000 to 6,000. I got to get a builder in. They've done a few dodgy things when they built the house. That's probably, I've got to get ventilation. I've got to do drainage. Probably about 20
Jesus,
to 25, 20 to 30.
Well, it's better than a watch, Arch.
Jeez.
You got to do your best with the house. I mean, yeah, you can go without a couple of watches.
Yeah, but I mean, easy. Come on, if you got a bill like that, you'd be thinking, "Fuck!" Regardless of watches, man, that's a hell of a lot of coin.
That's a lot of money, but I'm talking about a house. So you do what you need to do.
Of course you will. But if you still got that bill, you still, it's a lot of money.
No, I know it's a. No, I know it's a hard fucking pill to swallow.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
a
I
good
know.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Brad Allen, $3 Australian. Archie, this one's for you. Oyster Perpetual 31 for Mrs. Tiffany 14K or Coral Red for 11K. What would you recommend? What would you go for?
They're both nice as well.
It depends what color she likes. Find out if she likes Tiffany, go Tiffany. If she likes coral, go coral. I personally really like the green or the blue. Okay,
I think coral red actually. It's a really standard. It's a beautiful.
You got to make sure red is her color. If red's not her color, you've got to make sure. So I personally, you got a choice. Let's look at the Tiffany is the most expensive, right? But that's not everyone's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
There's the yellow, there's the green, and the blue. Find out what color she likes best, because there's no point getting you're going to be fucked if you get the wrong color.
Yeah, I mean the red is it. You have to love red to have that. I mean, I like that color. It's a beautiful color, but the Tiffany as well is a lovely color. So, the yellow is good actually. The yellow.
Gentlemen, I've got to shoot off. Thank you for having me. Stay sexy. We'll talk again soon.
You've got my number.
Nice talking to you again, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you,
Take care, boys.
Thank you, James. I prefer the Tiffany, but that's just
it looks
me.
good on a female. Yeah, it's very subtle. It's nice. It's timeless color. I like it. I'm a fan of it, but I do like the red because I'm more of a red fan. But both beautiful watches. Congratulations to her, Brad. You're going to buy her one of these. That's really nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I think it's best to ask her. You got to ask her, right? You don't want to spend all that money without.
Unless it's a gift, you see.
Yeah, that's the thing. A secret gift. Yeah.
I've got a story. If you would like to hear.
If anyone would like to hear Easy's company, send a $10 super chat.
Brad, they're both beautiful, Brad, mate. Yeah. What I would do, though, obviously it's your missus. Like, how much red stuff does she like? I know the color my wife loves, right? So, with her clothes or whatever, she loves red. Like, but it's was it Christian Louboutin? She loves all that. She loves that red was it the fucking call it? But the shoes, they have the red bottom shoes and all that.
And it depends.
It just depends if the color works. If she's not a red,
yeah.
Believe you me, I bought my wife the blue Oyster Perpetual and she hated it. Okay.
Really?
Okay. So all I'm trying to, I mean, the pink is also the pink is, but you got to make sure you find out what color. There's no point buying it and getting the wrong color.
Do you know what I would say actually? You know what I would like? The Tiffany works on multiple things. You could wear it going out, casual. It's not.
Yeah, but you got to
red is very heavy
color because it's pointless getting this if it's not her color.
Yeah, you're right.
100%, man.
No, you're true. You're right. She doesn't like the color. Yeah. You know what women are like.
Go in her wardrobe and see how much red clothes she has, like red dresses, red shorts, red t-shirts. Maybe that's a. Because my lady, she loves blue. She actually loves blue. She got lots of blue.
I just had some bad news too. My son, who keeps the bees.
Oh, what's happened?
One of the hives, he's very shitty. One of the hives has had a predator come in and just kill the nest. The net is dead. Dead. Yeah. Yeah, it's very sad. What kind of predator?
Like a wasp or something? Or
yeah, they've laid eggs and come in and basically.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it happens.
How many hives has he got?
Oh, he's got half a dozen, but it's just very upsetting.
And how old is this hive? Like, how many years has he had this hive?
Oh, a couple of years. It's just very sad, you know.
Yeah, because I suppose he takes care of it. He's learned, he's connected. He's learned a lot about taking care of hives.
But I got to tell you, as far as the watch goes, don't buy what you think she wants. That's the biggest.
Yeah.
You've got to make sure it's the color she wants. Otherwise, it's a disaster.
Or you could go neutral and just get the beautiful white dial, which is just as beautiful as well. They're timelessly beautiful watches, these.
He says the new lavender dial is awesome, but not obtainable.
Ah.
I haven't seen the lavender dial.
To be fair, I'm totally out the loop when it comes to Rolex recently. I've not really looked at anything, if I'm honest.
Oh, look at that.
That is very nice.
I still prefer the blue, though.
Yeah.
Archie, if you need to head off to sleep, because I know you're going to wake up in the morning.
Thank you, man. I love you.
Take it easy, yeah?
See you later. Don't be upset, guys. That's the new pastels. That's the new pastels, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
So what do we need to be upset about?
Don't be upset with T-Dubs. We knew this was going to happen.
We love T-Dubs. We love the Dubs.
See you later, guys.
All right, man. Take it easy. All right, T-Dubs, if you still want to jump on, I mean, you could jump on.
We love the Dubs, we love him.
Well, we do, but we want him to. He received the money, so he needs. He's received the money, so he needs to buy the laptop.
Yes,
honestly,
yes.
if he wants to jump on,
and I agree. I agree with you. I agree with Jock, and I agree with Lux.
People have been very kind to not super chat, but I don't know how they did it, but they've fundraised.
If he got $400, then yes, he should say, "Look, I would like to get it next month or next week, or because I mean, okay, that's a donation."
Well, I asked him that question on this show. I said,
"No, I know you did.
When are you going to buy it? Are you going to buy it next week?"
Yeah.
I mean, and he's like, he wouldn't answer the question.
And we all love the T-Dubs, but if he could explain, because $400 is $400. If he could explain that.
Scratchy,
but we love the Dubsy. We love the Dubsy.
Scratchy, $2 super chat. Thank you, Scratchy, for the support.
No stories. Well, no, I will give you my story, and Luxy, you'll give me 2 minutes.
No, I won't.
No, because the Scratchy always
we need
said,
a $10 we need a $10 super chat to do your story. You have to respect the super chats, Easy. Remember that?
Oh yes, 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 boss, yes, boss.
Easy. If you received $400 to get a laptop, would you show gratitude or would you do what TW has done?
Well, I'm not going to say anything about the T-Dubs. However, if it was, to get a laptop, and I received the 400, then of course I would do my best within a couple of days.
Or would you jump on
and I
stream
would,
and scream?
and I would
you-
sort of say, look, this is the shop, this is the laptop, yes.
Okay, or would you do what TW has done and acted very coy, very weird?
Well, I don't know the whole sort of story. I don't know the story because I thought it was initially 150 sort of US.
Again, we've gone around it, again. We've gone around in circle. We've repeated this probably 20 times. He's received a instant initial payment to show that it's serious from Watch Nicholas. And that has been
of
received.
$150.
Wait, can I finish the sentence? He's received some money already, instant payment to his bank account to show that it's real, it's happening, it's serious. The rest of the money, can I finish? The rest of the money has already been sent. I think proof has already been shown that it's been sent, and it takes a couple of days to clear into your bank account. So, considering that, would you go on these streams and do what T-Dubs has done?
I'm not going to talk about what he has or exactly.
How much has TW paid you?
But give me the total amount that has been sent right now to T-Dubs. Give me the total amount.
Like I said to you, like anything, let's say I send you a payment, okay? Easy. And I'm like, look, I gave you partial. I sent it in a different means, right? However, the rest has been sent. Just give it a couple of days to clear. So the money's been sent, right? Literally, it's been sent. It just isn't physically in his account yet. It's there. It's moving. It's just clearing. So technically, you have the money. Just you know what it's like when it comes to payments yourself.
But you can't use it, Jock. That's
not the point. We're not saying for him to buy it this second. We're not screaming bloody murder saying go to the shop right now and buy it.
Okay, so give him time.
But the way
he's accusing that it wasn't sent, but it was. You understand? It's like We didn't see the show that Nick did.
No, I didn't see the show.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. And it was, and again, remember, it wasn't just Nick that sent money. There's a couple more very generous people in the community that helped him out for that. And that's what people are annoyed about. Pretty much.
Okay, but all I'm saying is if he's got all of the money, he will have a laptop or a computer, a PC.
Well, we don't think he will because he's spending it like.
Yeah, but this is where I disagree with you, Lux. Okay, he sent.
Okay, so how many super chats have you seen TW send ever?
He sent a $50 super chat.
But he's never super chatted ever in his life.
That's out of the money.
He's never. Okay, he's used the money that he's received today.
But you don't know that.
Eddie. We do.
Do you know what? To be honest, mate, easy. The optics line up to that, mate. Unfortunately, I don't like to say it. I don't like.
He's never super chatted ever on any show, any channel, anywhere.
Look, I understand that, and I only come in here after work. I only catch half the story.
That's fair. But that's what I'm saying. The optics don't look good. The reason is
the optics don't look good.
Because the reason I'm saying it is because he said the 50 during this whole conversation on it.
No, I know that. I saw it.
And it really, when I first seen it, I'm like, fuck. And do you really think I want to just randomly accuse someone of using it? But unfortunately, he doesn't pay to play, as people say, right? And he automatically sent 50 Aussie, right? It doesn't look good, okay?
But from what I know of the story is that Nicky sent 150 just to get the ball sort of rolling.
Yeah, to show that it's real and it's serious.
Yes. And then after that, I don't know the story until now.
Yeah, okay, fair. But the money is on its way. Partially has it.
Some money has already arrived. Some money's already arrived.
And if you knew from the past, easy with me and Nick, we never got along like I used to, but there's been some turmoil between me and him. So you have to understand that it's not like, oh, because I'm a Nick fanboy
Yeah,
or whatever.
same as
I just
me.
don't
I've
like
had
it,
issues with Nick and
you
the
know.
pair.
I don't like the way it's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
around where people have tried to
No,
help someone out, right?
no,
And it's
yeah.
like a kick in the face, you know. It's like a turn back and slap you in the face for trying to help someone. I don't like that personally. I think it's awful, you know.
But will you agree with me in this that
Mhm.
if another portion of the money is on its way, well, he has to wait.
Mhm.
But the way he's talking is as if it's like he's being hard done by. Right? He's not. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
talking like
Well, I can agree with
with
that. Yeah.
gratitude. He's not talking with gratitude and thanks. Like, thank you so much. You know,
No,
I've
but
received
he'll.
the money, and I'm gonna get it in a couple of days. Can you give me a couple of days once the money all comes in, and I'll go buy it? He's not talking like that.
I don't know Dubs. He's a
God,
Melbourne,
these
and he's
people.
old school. If I know him at
He's
all,
banning people for asking questions about the money.
yeah. But after he gets the computer or the laptop, he will then sort of do.
And I tell me if I'm wrong, because I think the whole reason for him getting this laptop was to help him do
Mhm.
live streams.
Yes,
So
yeah,
is
100%.
he going to get this laptop and then fuck off, or is he actually going to do live streams?
Well, this is the thing though as well, Lux. You were in that panel where I was listening to it, I remember, and you were helping with this certain internet you should get, right? And all the rest of it. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't like to doubt. I really don't. Okay. Again, I've had many a good conversation with Dubs. Okay. But this has really pissed me off. I can't help it. Would he?
He hasn't got
the
all the
laptop?
money yet.
I don't know.
He
Right. I'll give you an
has
example.
not.
I hate to bring this up because he did get the watch back. I helped with a few others for him to get a beautiful Seiko. Okay. I was happy to do it. It was amazing. He then pawned it off, but then he got it back because he felt bad. Okay. Right. He got it back. That's fine. But then the thought of him pawning it off, a gift from the community. I mean, bro, come on. Right. I hate to fucking bring this. I don't like it. But then it puts doubt in your head, doesn't it? What, like,
I
Lux
know
said,
what you're talking about there, Jock. I know
But it
what
also,
you're talking about.
regarding what
understand.
you're saying, Jock, but it also shows. Sorry, I got to be careful how I say this, but it shows that I don't know if "show" is the right word, but basically he doesn't super chat, right? For whatever reason, maybe his finances are not okay. Hey, I've had shitty finances as well.
Yeah.
So if your finances are not okay to send $50 super chats, and pawning the watch shows that you might have had difficulties in the past regarding money, then why all of a sudden is he sending $50 super chat when the money has arrived from Watch Nicholas? That's what we're trying to say.
hear that.
Normally, he doesn't have money to throw $50 around, right?
And I'm going to say
Which is
one
fair
thing.
enough.
I like T-Dubs, and if you know, they were talking. I think someone brought the bangers thing. I'm willing to fucking have him. I'll pay for my hotel and have a 2-bed for him to come to Bangkok, right? That was a genuine thing, and I meant what I'm saying. I mean, I fucking if I'm saying it like that, I mean it. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's not me hating on Dubs, right? I don't like the way he's went about this today. For me,
No,
it's
I know that, but he got
it.
No, but apparently, and I didn't catch all of the story, but he got a bee in his bonnet with Narc, and then he's arced up about something else. And
what happened with it? It happened
because I was at work and I just, I'm at home and I catch half of the story. Now I don't know what happened with Narc.
Well, what I can tell you was it happened first with Nick at the tail end of Nick's show this morning, right? He got defensive and for some reason because obviously they're talking about the laptop and stuff, and then from that it then moved into Eddie's show later on again, and then there's where we are now. It's not Narc is only a tiny part of it. It was mostly to do with Nick and Dubsy, right? And obviously Narc is annoyed because he put effort in and he wanted him to succeed. I remember again that show with the fundraise. He was doing a lot like, oh, here's this website. Actually, Narc called a certain computer shop and was on the phone live talking to a sales representative. What's the best laptop for XYZ to help him, right? So it wasn't just people talking. People were calling, like Nick's calling banks, had Narc calling the computer place in Australia. So obviously they're more pissed off because they put effort in to help them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Look, I got it. I got it. Look, I understand what you're saying. However, I'm like, and I don't know T-Dubs like I know him only because of the chat, and he's a Melbourne bloke.
Yeah.
However, I understand everything that you say, but why not allow him a month and say then after a month, well, where's the computer, Dubsy? Like, I mean, you've got to give the bloke a bit of room to breathe.
But that wasn't. I don't think that was the argument. There wasn't a time frame. That wasn't the argument. I think the argument was that he was saying that he's been scammed or he didn't get this money, etc. And then it snowballed. There wasn't a time frame.
Okay, well, I only catch half
again,
of the story.
I'm like
so
you, man.
Forgive me, Jockey. You sort of forgive me. Yeah,
I'm an observer like you, right? I'm no skin on it, but I've been listening to what's been going on. Okay, that it's between them. But from what I'm seeing, it's not about timeframes and shit. Just the fact, and then he's using the money, and people, it's a sour taste, man. Know that sour taste in the mouth, man. It was for a certain thing to help you out.
Well, perhaps he is using the money, but when he gets his other support, if he gets his other support from where else he does in the world, he's going to replenish that sort of money. So what's the harm in that?
But it's not. Yeah, but I hope it again.
I mean, the T-Dubs is his own man. And yes, I understand and I agree with you. I agree with you. If he got, say, $400, okay, he should use that.
Let's say I'm Dubs, right? Let's say I'm Dubs, and you've got people, let's say Fatwin Bag Ben and Acquired Taste and Max, right, was like, look, to get me a laptop, right? Out of the blue, they're like, look, let's help you get a laptop. Lux is like, look, Jock, I want to help you do streams. Let's get a laptop. That money's there, given. Okay, it's money from nothing. I'm not going to then start using it. I'm like, oh my god, I thank you, and then you actively look to get that laptop. I'm not going to fucking start buying pizzas and fucking super chatting fucking Eddie. It's money that came from nowhere. It's not as if
I know.
Circumstance
I agree with you. No, I completely agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Angelic, what's up? No, Lux, I'm not coming on. Look, I'll leave, Dubs. I told you I'll go. I'm no problem.
Yeah, you've already said that like 10 times.
Yeah, I mean it, mate.
He's still playing games in the chat. I've dropped the link about 100 times for you, T-Dubs. So
what I'll do, mate, Lux, I'll leave right now, right? Let him come on.
All right.
I still think the Dubs eye, when he's ready, and I know he's old school, he doesn't want to get a computer over the internet. He wants to go to the shop and all the rest of the rah-rah. That's what he does. If it doesn't happen after a month,
T-Dubs, the link is in the chat, and you're welcome to
then
jump on
you
the
can
show.
say to T-Dubs,
you can
after a
put
month,
your position, you can put your point of view, and you can let everyone know what the situation is.
yeah, because he's old school. He's old school.
But T-Dubs, sorry, easy. It's easy for me or you to say this and that. It's up to T-Dubs to jump on and explain the situation, and it can get resolved. This is the opportunity for him to jump on and get it resolved.
And to Scratchy's opinion, I don't miss the point at all. You missed the point. The T-Dubs is old school. He wants to go into the computer store, in inverted sort of commas, the computer store, and he wants to get his laptop.
All right, we got T-Dubs in the house. Hey, T-Dubs.
Come on, T-Dubs. Your mum's upset.
Yeah. Am I going to be interrupted or what?
No, you got the hell. You got the floor.
I'm
you got the
fucking
floor.
looking after you, T-Dubs.
Easy. Let T-Dubs talk and let's hear him out.
I love me, T-Dubs.
Lux, this all started on a stream I went on with Nick because I had been in town for, I'm getting some dentures or a denture plate, like for the lower, and I had to get first impression done. So I went into JB Hi-Fi, I was looking at some Chromebooks and I was looking at some laptops and just pricing stuff. Watch Nick was streaming that day, so I jumped on and I just said to him, oh, they said, well, he said, what have you been up to, T-Dubs? I told him, right? And then Narc comes on, and to cut a long story short, all of a sudden it's like, right. Okay, now this. I'm not. Nick can do whatever he likes. He can drink till the cows come home, and he can smoke dope till the cows come home. I don't care, right? But he's right. I'm sending you $200 right now. I'm starting this. We're going to get this ball rolling. Rah, 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 rah. I never went on there that day to intentionally say I want $200 from you, watch Nick, to get a laptop or a Chromebook, right? I did agree with him. I'll freely admit that I agreed with him on that day. I gave him my bank account details. He put $100. He put $100. He put 200 of his money. He stated it was his money, so that's US 100 or something. And then he said there was Magpie, P Cars, and someone else donated. I think it amounted to a 50 Aussie. So I don't know what that was amount that he got. I didn't see the super chats, right? So that went into my account on that day. It went in straight away with something called Wish app, which is money transfer or something. Okay. I then thought about it for a night or so. I didn't go back on his stream. I sent him an email and I said, I do not wish you to fundraise me any more money. I want to do this in my time and at my pace and using my funds. Okay, there was 200 or 250 already deposited into my bank account as a start. And I stated to Nick categorically. Now, Nick put that stream behind a paywall. As soon as he ended it, he's put it behind a paywall. So I can't refer to anything there. Narc knows it. Narc was on the stream. So I stated to him in the first email, I said, I won't be pressured into anything. And I said, I want to do it at my pace, and the rest of it I will use. Like, do you remember me? Like, can you get a Chromebook or a laptop for $250?
I was about to say something.
Narc was on.
I was about to defend you. Do you remember me saying to you the other day that not to get pressured? Do you remember me saying that?
Yeah. Well, Narc was on there and he got onto something it's called All Computers Australia or something, the national.
My point exactly, Dubsy.
So he rang the guy on air.
For $200 Aussie.
Yeah,
you can't.
Exactly. And he rang this guy who were their second-hand computers or something, or refurb ones. And I said, no, I want to go bricks and mortar. So I've got some sort of warranty or something like that. And he's saying, no, he's on there. I'm an imbecile. I'm a fuckwit and all this other shit, you know, the way he carries on. And I said, yeah, and that's after that. I said to Nick, okay, that's it. No more, mate. I don't want any more. And then I get another email from Nick saying it was sent twice. Oh, well, I've crowdsourced. After I had sent him the email stating I did not want him to fundraise it for me anymore, he sent me an email saying, oh, I've fundraised more. I've fundraised more funds for you. Send 200.
No, but Nick's cool. Nick is cool.
Whatever, easy. Whatever. Okay, fair enough. But why send more? Why, after you've been, he replied to that email, why, he said, no probs. I think that the reply was no pressure, no probs, you know, take it easy. No,
yeah, no, we got one second. We got some people in the chat.
Wait.
1 second. No, easy. 1 second. Watch Nicholas says, just to clarify, Magpie didn't give any money. He was holding off, and TW was still was demanding his money.
Oh, rubbish.
We love the Nick. We love the Nicky.
Rubbish, Nicky.
No, T-Dubs. No, I've always.
That's not right. That's not.
No, but wait. I
wasn't demanding anything of anybody, and I won't have anybody say that I was.
The Magpie. Can I read this? 1 second. Can I read this? The Magpie. Easy. I put you backstage because you keep
Well,
screaming.
whatever he was going to do, and whatever he was going to do, I don't know. I can't control what other people want to do.
The Magpie
Lux.
says he was going to
I
send the
never
money.
asked Nicholas I never asked Nicholas in the first place for the money. He was fucking stoned off his rip. He's going, "Oh, should I have another joint, T-Dubs? Should I light up another joint?" You know, and he's drinking 100%
Put me
alcohol
backstage one more time.
on the
I won't
and
come
he's
back.
saying, he's demanding it off me in the private chat. He's saying, "Give me your bank details now, right? Give me your name." Blah blah. Okay. So I guess I was excited. I thought, well, and I sent him a thank you. I said I was grateful, and I said,
So what about this super chat from Magpie?
What about it?
What about because
Yeah,
Magpie
I
says
would like to.
it's easy. Can you be quiet, please, for 1 minute?
Okay.
The Magpie says I was going to send £25, and he's glad he waited after the incident.
What?
Look, I would love to have my say, the easy say.
Look, whatever I say, people take it verbatim for what I say on streams. Like I could say that I spent the whole fucking $200 at the knock shop. I went to Love Asia and spent it. I had a half an hour with a hooker.
So what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
So I bought a
what's
pizza.
Going to happen with the
and
money? What's going to happen with the money that you've received already? What's going to happen with it?
Well, I'm going to send it back to Watch Nick. I've only got 100. I've only got 250 in there. I've sent him the bank statements for that, and I told him. I said, "Give me your bank account details or whatever." The only other way I can do it is super chat back to him. I don't have his bank details, and I can't reverse it through this Wish because it's already gone through. And as for the other, is he saying he sent another $200?
JB says we heard everything. Stop trying to rewrite everything. We heard it.
Okay, no worries, Lux.
No, I'm reading JB's comment. It's not me saying this. I'm reading the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want this laptop or you don't want the laptop?
I will get a laptop in my own time.
So, if you didn't want to, if you wanted to fundraise in your own time, why give your bank
I
details?
didn't want to fundraise, Lux. No, I didn't.
So, why give your bank details to Watch Nicholas?
Because at the time he was saying he was demanding it.
Yeah, but I could demand anything, but it's up to you to give it. You decided to give your bank details.
Yeah, I know, and sometimes, yeah.
So you
we're all geniuses in hindsight, aren't we, Lux?
You willfully gave your bank details. You knew what you were doing.
Against my better judgment, I gave it to him, Lux.
Yeah, but you knew that if you give bank details, you're going to get money.
Now I know which side I stand.
No. T-Dubs, you willfully gave your bank details. You willfully knew what you were doing. You knew what you were walking into. You knew what contract you were getting yourself into.
What I was walking into. What I was walking into.
You knew when you gave your bank details that you're going to receive money for a laptop.
Because hit and abuse from the fucking likes of the pedophile.
No, because you're not respecting the community.
Whoa! Don't say fucking those words.
Huh?
I haven't.
Is that what I?
You don't say that D word on a stream, mate. Are you crazy, bro?
Fucking abuse. The cops getting abuse from fucking idiots I don't even fucking know. You wouldn't say it to my face. I guarantee you. You wouldn't fucking say it to my face.
The children. The P word about children.
Oh, okay. Fuck. He's left. I didn't. No, because there's 100 things going around. I didn't hear it.
No one beat me, Patrick. I left myself backstage to let him talk. I just heard him say that, and I had to come in and say, "Well, you don't say that shit, man."
Why is he bringing up children and shit? I don't understand.
No, but Narc has. This is the thing. He's pulling onto Narc, and he's saying he'll get the laptop when he feels like it. No, I think you're past that, mate. I think the people have given you enough respect and money. Give the money back. I think the laptop thing is over.
Jock, if I can say something,
of course,
give the man a chance. Like
we've given him hundreds of chances.
Just wait. No. I'm talking. If he doesn't have it after a month, then you can ask
A
him
month?
questions.
Are you crazy?
Well,
It's
he's
not.
an old man.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
okay,
off
give
with
him
the
a
old
month.
man.
Bro,
You're acting like he's on his last legs. Jesus Christ.
No,
the fact of the
no.
matter is, easy.
Yeah,
I
you've
get
got
it.
to
You're
give
trying to be,
him a
you know what?
month
Easy.
or
I like
2
it. You're
weeks.
trying to be the voice of reason, mate, and I respect that. However, the way he's acted today regarding the money and regarding going after the person that helped him get the money to get the laptop, right? He shouldn't be getting. He shouldn't be sitting there going, "I will get the laptop when I'm fucking ready." No, it's not about that now. It's past that. Give the money back. No one wants you to get a fucking laptop now. You've burnt a bridge. Why should you
I
use that
find it.
money? You know, I'm
I
sorry,
find
man.
it weird that he gave the bank details and then claims he doesn't know what he's doing. You fully well know what you're doing when you're giving your bank details to receive money. You don't give bank details unless you know what you're walking into.
That's right.
You give bank details because you know
all
you're going to
right,
receive
all right,
money.
all right, all right.
And what do you mean, all right?
Yes.
What do you mean, all right?
Well, I say you can't get a laptop under 1,000 Aussie. You can't. I'm talking secondhand.
Nobody looked at it. This is the thing. Lux was in that panel and I watched it. They found a great secondhand laptop from a reputable company that worked exactly what he needed it to do with a year's warranty, if I remember right. Okay. And it was perfect. Okay. It was all they'd already did the groundwork for Dubs. Do you understand? Like,
so how much was the laptop?
400 or 450 Aussie, and it was perfect for what he needs because all he wanted it for is to live stream, right? With the RAM and stuff, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So it was perfect. So they already worked out the funds and they did a lot of work, you know, and so it was all there. People did the work for them.
You can't
right?
get a good laptop for 500 Aussie.
No,
you can't.
it wasn't a brand. No, they looked at it, and even NARC called that it's a big tech shop in Aussie. I don't know the name. I can't remember it, but they're respected and they're well known. Okay, whoever they were. So it wasn't like a backstreet fucking dealer from I don't know Facebook Marketplace. Do you understand? It was a reputable tech.
It's called JB Hi-Fi. It's huge. It's the biggest electronic store in Australia.
There you go. Thank you. So, and Narc called them live on stream and asked, what should we get for this? And then they found it. I don't see where I get what you're saying, Easy, because you didn't see that stream, right? And you're trying to defend Dubs. You like Dubs. I like him, right? But I don't like the hypocrisy of him right now. I don't like the way he's acting. Okay, Joe, you buy it and send it to me.
He's not very humble. He's not acting very humble.
No, but I agree with what you say. And Lux, you know I agree with what you say. But the T-Dubs, we all love the T-Dubs.
No one's saying that we don't like T-Dubs. We do like T-Dubs, but we don't like how he's acting at the moment.
The way that everyone came together to help him out on next stream was really cool. Where Lux was there, and Narc was there, and obviously everyone was walking together.
Nobody hates T-Dubs. If people didn't like T-Dubs, he wouldn't have got $300-400 already. You know what I mean?
It's like he's
I
throwing
know.
That's what it is.
I know.
So
I know.
Fuck to say. He doesn't. For me personally, I mean, it's up to Nick. If they want him to look, Nick sent the money, and the people that donated, it's up to them. But me personally, I'd be like, nah. You need to get in a laptop. But that's me. If they decide to keep it, good for them.
Yeah, I know. And let me say this. Nick has done a great... He really tries to help. And I know he helped the T-Dubs and that. And I just say, this is only my point. Give him a couple of weeks.
So he doesn't need a couple. Why does he need a couple of weeks? He doesn't need a couple of weeks because he's already threw his toys out the pram. So it's already. He needs to refund the money, and that's it. Send the money back, and the deal's finished.
Don't send the money back.
What do you mean? It's people's money. That's not your money, Easy Company. That's not your money. It's the people that
don't. Well, it's not your money either, Lux.
I didn't say it's mine, but it should be.
So don't say it's not your money.
What I'm
Easy.
trying to say is, it's not up for you. It's not for you to say, just keep the money and wait a couple of months.
And
No,
it's not for you
it
to
should go
say
back.
send the money back.
What it is, because of the way he's acting.
Okay,
He's
let's give him a
being very
month. Let's
respectful.
give him
What
1 month
do you mean,
from
give him a
now.
month? What do you mean, give him a
Okay.
month? You know, a month
He's
is
got
a
to
very long time.
research where the best offer is
No,
and what
we're
he
going around in
needs.
circles.
Give
Easy,
him a month.
easy. We're going around in fucking circles. This
No,
is too
I'm
much.
saying give him a month.
It doesn't matter what you say.
There's no circles. I say give him a
All
month.
right, all right. Thank you, Easy. I'm going to wrap this up because my head's fucking spinning from going around in circles. I
Nick,
think.
let's go live in after this. After this, let's go live for half an hour, Nicky.
All I can say is I'm very disappointed in T-Dubs, the way he's acting.
Oh,
I thought he'd be
your
a bit more humble. A
bandwagon.
bit more humble.
Off your bandwagon.
No, I like T-Dubs, but the way he's acting is not very good. If he doesn't want the money, he shouldn't have sent the bank details.
He's a Melbourne man. He's a Melbourne man. If
he wanted to take it
doesn't buy
slow, he
a
shouldn't have sent his
computer,
bank details.
a PC, or a laptop within a month,
Here,
I will
does it
be
matter if he's
on
fucking
your
Melbourne,
side.
man? Let's be honest. And by the way, Easy, if you want to keep it going in 30 minutes, if Nick starts a show, if not, I could set up a dungeon for you to run if you want. If you want to keep going after
Well, I
Lux
don't
Lives.
know the channel.
You know the dungeon.
Horology dungeon.
I'll set one up for you. And carry it. Hello?
I think it's his iPhone 16. It keeps cutting out.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Set up the dungeon.
You're going to
But
do it? If I set it up, you're going to do it?
iPhone 16.
The jock will be on the dungeon, and Easy will be on the dungeon.
Well,
But Lux, you got to give him a month.
It's not up to me. It's up to the
You
people
got to
that
give
donate.
him a month.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not up to me.
you do.
It's not up to me. It's not up to me.
He's
It's up
an
to people
old,
that donate.
he's an elder
It's
gent.
not up to. Oh,
Okay.
for fuck's sake! It's this older gent. We're acting like he's fucking crippled and he can't do shit.
Man, isn't it?
He was quick enough to give his bank. He was quick enough to give his bank details, wasn't he?
This is no offense to you, Easy already, but man, Dubs is not fucking.
All right. The jock will be on the dungeon with Easy.
He's Eddie, not Eddie. T-Dubs was walking around the fucking marina the other day. He's not a fucking cripple. He can walk around. He can do shit. Jesus.
We all know Dubs, man. He's not like all of us, man.
All right, are you setting up the dungeon? Are we doing the dungeon?
Are you going to Easy? I'm doing this for you. It's not for me. I don't want to be. To be fair,
thank you,
I don't want to be
Trooper.
sat in a dungeon. I was going to set up for you, and you can run it for yourself.
We're setting up the dungeon.
Oh,
Yes.
Dad.
Fuck me, Dad.
You know what it is? 'Cause you know what it's like, right? You know what it's like. The
Fucking
punters love this
set
stuff,
up the
right?
dungeon, turd.
All right, I'll set
We're
up.
doing
That's
the
fine.
dungeon, Jock, and
Don't
I'll
call me
be
a
your
cod, you fucking
co-host.
maggot.
I'll be your co-host.
No, you're the host, mate. This ain't my. No, this ain't
All
my
right,
beer.
but
You know
you're
what
going to
feels-
be
you know
my
what?
wingman.
Do you know what feels
I
good?
can't
Just doing it.
rely on fucking Jamie.
Good luck,
Fucking
Jim.
Jamie.
No, don't do that.
No, I've got it on good report
You
that
can change my avatar for
Jamie
this one.
will be
I
on
can't
the
do it.
dungeon.
That's my face right now. I can't. What do you mean, fucking wingman?
No, the Jamie will be on the dungeon.
Well, Dubs
Thank you,
said-
Set up
All right,
the
can
dungeon.
someone, who's sent it?
Turn
Who sent
on
it?
the lights.
When would you like your show to start, Easy?
Can it be now?
Talk
'Cause I
about
want-
that on
my
the
laptop's
dungeon.
about to die. Can it be now?
sake.
We
Give me a
we
second.
will talk about that on the dungeon.
Which how?
While you're going to turn on the lights.
I'm trying. Give me a sec. God, you're
Fucking
demanding.
hell.
This is only the start. Mental drop.
No, I know. I'm just trying to be. I was like, oh, you
Watch Nikki is going to join us. Watch
You'll
Nick
you'll
Will.
regret it, Chuck. You'll, I think
No,
you'll regret it
shut
already.
up, Luxy.
I'll email you later, Lux. Joke. What should I call
Watch
it? Easy.
Nicky will be on the dungeon.
The courtroom in session. T-Dubs versus the community.
T-Dubs is
Oh
good.
shit! No, the kangaroo court.
One
the
in
kangaroo
the
court in
skull.
Yeah.
T-Dubs, you get your ass up in here, boy. T-Dubs, you get your ass up here. One in the skull. That's my boy. T-Dubs, you don't let these weirdos freak
Right,
you
what,
out.
so can you keep
You
it going
get
for
your ass up
another
on
10
here,
minutes, mate? Is that all right?
T-Dubs. Masala and
I can do
Coke.
like 2 or 3 minutes.
Masala
Sure,
and
I'll
Coke.
start it in 25 past.
All right.
So 4.
All right.
Get the lights on, jockey.
You're so demanding. You're watching my fucking wife. Can you see your face? You fucking set that up.
He's very needy.
I've never heard that before. You're so demanding.
You are very demanding, bro.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Yeah, oh, I've still got one of my avatars from before. Smile, it's Friday. There you go. Let me just apply. I can't believe I'm
Jock's getting the lights on. We will dissect what has been happening. We're going to the dungeon.
Fatwin Back Ben says T-Dubs is trying to moonwalk this back. It ain't working.
No, it's not working. And by the way, it's set up now. It'll be on in 3
I
minutes,
want
mate.
to say something.
Thank you.
And I want to say something. T-Dubs is a great Melbourne man.
Geez,
No,
you never talk about Angelic in this light, do you?
No,
Angelic
because
is awesome, man.
Angelic never gets me, but T-Dubs gets me. He gets me. He understands me. Angelic is like smacked us as a puppy. 1 minute he'll love you, 1 minute he'll hate you. But the T-Dubs knows me.
The link for the dungeon is here. Just click on that link.
I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. Oh, fuck's.
Now, on the dungeon, you maggots will join the dungeon now.
Well, Deb said he would join, so.
Excuse I.
Excuse you. Jesus.
Excuse I, Jock. And I've got a very important story to tell the Scratchy.
Yeah, we're not interested in the stories. We're not interested. Nobody super chatted $10 for your stupid story.
My stupid story.
Oh, maybe Max, maybe knock on the dungeon. Who knows? I don't fucking know.
I can just imagine right now saliva and snot pouring all over his fucking chin.
Have we got the dungeon
down
on?
He wipes it all over his chest of his t-shirt. He hasn't washed in 6 days.
I was 6 days. I was teaching this afternoon.
What's that got to do with anything?
What's
that got to do with the price of a t-shirt?
You come squeeze. I was teaching this afternoon.
And what does teaching got to refer to your t-shirt?
I'm going to jump into this fucking dungeon and set it up. I'll see you in a bit. Look, thanks for having me on.
Come squeeze.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Jock. Come squeeze. Come squeeze.
All right, I put the link in the chat. Head to the dungeon. The link
Head to the dungeon, Jockey. Got the lights on. I need a wee, and then I'll be back. And you're joining us, Luxy. You're fucking joining us, pal.
I'm going to eat dinner. I'm going to eat dinner.
No. You're joining us on the dungeon.
I'm eating dinner.
Okay, you're eating and you're joining us on the dungeon, my pal.
Thank you to the super chats. Thank you to JT, $10 Australian. Hope it was a good one for you, JT. Thank you to Skies and Boys, £2 for the red meat,
And
red meat, red
Charlie,
meat, red meat, red
you
meat, red
little,
meat, red meat, red meat,
you
red meat.
little, you little pansy.
Thank you to Magpie, £5. Thank you to Fat Wind.
The dungeon is on.
20. Thank you to Fat Windbag Ben, £20
Discount.
Thank you to member for 27 months. Thank you to Mr. GM, $5 Thank you to Mark the Shark, $2 Thank you to SD43, £2 Thank you to Scratchy, $2 Thank you to Angelic Slayer, $8 Thank you to Pickled Pickle, £2 Thank you to Brad Allen, $3 And last but not least, thank you to Scratchy, $2 Thank you, everyone. See you at the dungeon.
There we are. Fucking hell. Why? Look, listen. I'm not doing this for me. I thought, oh, you want to keep it going? I'll set up a dungeon for easy, and now I'm fucking sat here. There he is. I can't, by the way, chat, I can't ping links. I can't do polls. I've not got the YouTube keys or whatever